And I promise you, if this is happening to me at a hotel, I would be crashing out. They got Muriel out here like...
Get the fucking dog, bitch! It don't bite. Yes, it do! Get that!
Courage the Cowardly Dog has a crazy cast of monsters and menaces, but there's one that stands out a bit above the rest for me, and he's been around since the very beginning. Well, I mean, if you don't count the pilot, but the true day one op, the sadistic feline himself, Katz. So the first time we meet my man is at this motel that Courage, Eustace, and Muriel stop at on the way home from vacation. They walk in and Katz ascends from behind the desk, and for the very first time we get his legendary theme. And oh my goodness, that song, it is so clean. I've been hitting that my whole life, I promise you. And nobody else is really moving like this. I mean, you got Evil Morty, I guess, you got Prowler, but like nobody else is really, none of the other cartoon villains are really moving with themes like this, you know? Anyway, Katz immediately hits them with that "No dogs allowed. So get that ugly, mangy, craven mutt out of my motel stat." Bruh, and poor Courage, they didn't even try to fight for him. Like, Eustace just tied him up outside, no questions asked. Muriel just hits a, "Oh my." So as the old couple's getting tucked into bed, Katz heads down to his basement and...
What the hell? Oh my god!
Katz has a horde of spiders chilling in the basement, and these are not your average spiders. No, these girls are huge, damn near toddler-sized. Katz is like, "Hey, my loves, dinner is served." Oh my god, Katz, thank you so much. You really are him. "No problem, girls. You know I love y'all. Also, clean this room up. Y'all's web is a mess. You've got bones on the floor. Just get it straightened up, will you?" Then this man starts spying on everybody, and hey, looking through the eyes of a painting, that's a classic for sure. You can't go wrong. But tell me, how did this dude get into the shower head to peep at Muriel? There is so much wrong here. How did you get in there? Why did you get in there? That's weird.
You're weird!
So now that Katz knows Eustace went bedtime and Courage and Muriel are defenseless, he sets loose the girls. And this one coming from Muriel right here in the bathtub, oh my goodness, this is absolutely terrifying. It used to give me nightmares as a kid, I swear. Oh, no. And I promise you, if this is happening to me at a hotel, I would be crashing out. They got Muriel out here like...
Get the fucking dog, bitch! It don't bite. Yes, it do! Get that!
We cut ahead a little bit, and my poor man Courage is doing his best to get help for Muriel. He finds Eustace tied up in a spider web in the basement, and he takes out the spider trying to eat him. Then my poor boy tries to book it out of there, but he gets cut off by Katz.
Leaving so soon?
Courage is so frightened that all he can think to do is chuck Eustace at him. Got my man looking shook. That's a 150-pound sack of wrinkles and brittle bones about to crash into him. Now this is able to buy Courage a little bit of time to get some distance, and he ends up hiding, but my poor boy, no. He ends up hiding in what seems to be Katz's freaky spider hybrid experimentation room. No, Katz, what is this? Someone put this man on a list.
Get him banned. Get him banned. We don't do that here.
And Courage is absolutely not messing with this either. He books it out of there so fast, he takes the whole door down. And his timing couldn't be better with it because he manages to lay Katz out with the door. So my man's has avoided Katz now twice, but alas, he hits a dead end. And look at this man Katz come out the shadows talking about no place to run and no place to hide. With the theme hitting and everything. Oh, and Courage, I know this is episode 1, brother, but you might need to pack it up right now. It might be over.
There's no way out of this one. You're done.
So then this mad lad pulls out one of the wildest maneuvers I've seen. He goes, "How about a little sport before I put you on a shirt?" And he starts making Courage run the ones with him in racquetball with his life on the line. This man Katz is out here farming aura the whole game, and Courage is doing his best just to stay compy out here. After a little bit more flexing on Courage, Katz decides to get his racket out and hit my man with the kill shot. Now he hits this ball so damn hard that it's got smoke trailing behind it. I'm out here thinking, this has got to be it. Courage has got to be done for. This is about to take his head off. So tell me, why does this hit my man with a poing? What do you mean, poing? This should have demolished that boy. But you know what? Whatever. It's whatever. Courage gets laid out either way. Now he's got Katz standing over him, cracking his neck, and he just starts strangling Courage out while basketball palming a spider while laughing maniacally. Like, bro, this man is a menace. He needs to be stopped. And thankfully for Courage, that's just what Muriel does. She slams a tennis racket over Katz's head and he goes stiff. And if you check the x-ray replay, yes indeed, you can see his neck snap. And the eyes confirm it, yes, the target has been neutralized. Or so they thought. Yes, the rumor of Katz's death was greatly exaggerated, as sometime later, Courage and the gang would find themselves stranded on an island. After a cruise they were on got swept up by a tidal wave, it was a whole thing. But lurking in the shadows of this island was the demon himself, Katz. And just wait for what he's got in store this time. The morning after they got stranded, Katz pulls up on Eustace and Muriel, and he is looking clean.
As long as I got my suit and tie.
He takes this time to welcome them to Club Katz, a 5-star resort that he owns and operates. And after hearing about their terrible shipwreck, he is happy to put them up. Heck, he's even happy to welcome them to the spa. It is a transforming experience. Now, Courage ended up finding out that Brother meant that literally, as he tried to get a soda from this vending machine, and it turned out to be the captain from the ship that they were on. So my poor boy goes and tries to warn Muriel that Katz is up to no good, but she's just not getting the message, and unfortunately, the spa is no dogs allowed. So you'll have to keep your stupid, goofy, dripless ass out here.
My kind of spa.
And literally, the moment that they tie Courage up and walk into the spa, they start screaming for mercy. Like, there's no delay. So Courage escapes, only to find that this certified lunatic Katz transformed Muriel into a washing machine and Eustace into a wrecking ball. And not only that, he's taking them to the Colosseum to force them to fight. And hey, call me crazy, but like, is that not a mismatch? Like, not only can Eustace maneuver himself around, but he's also just a straight-up wrecking ball. But whatever, I'm not the host, I guess. Courage then ends up undergoing his own transformation into a helicopter, and he magnets Muriel off to safety. Before Katz has a chance to address any of this, Eustace notices that Katz has his chair.
Blah, blah, blah. I'm not getting out of this chair. Nope, not getting out of this chair. No, sir, not getting out of this chair.
Now that's one step too far. So Eustace immediately starts crashing out, trying to kill Katz over this, and my poor man is over here like, chill, brother. It's just a chair. It ain't that deep. You need medical help. I can find you a professional. I can buy you a new chair! And this crash out is the last we see of Katz this episode, but it is not the last we see of Katz. Oh no, not by far. But before we get into the last appearance I'll talk about in this video, I just wanted to take a second and say, hey, thank y'all for all the support you've shown me out the gate. Like, I know these numbers might not seem huge to you, but compared to what I was expecting to have by this point, this is massive, and it means the world to me. So if you're liking what you're seeing, hey, hit the sub and stick around. I got a lot more coming your way. Now let's get into the last Katz appearance for today. So after getting fed up with Eustace moaning and groaning, Muriel takes Courage on a vacation to a nuclear-powered cruise submarine, which I would usually question that call, but hey, Eustace was tripping for real.
Muriel! Floor's dirty. Block my hat. Socks, eggs, flapjacks, coffee, and bacon. Gotta boil, needs lancing.
So I get it, you know? So it should be no surprise at this point that the captain of this cruise is the scandalous sociopath himself, Katz, debuting my personal favorite bit of his. And this time, at least Courage looks like he recognizes him, but Muriel, she's still none the wiser. Katz takes her on as the first mate of tea, but for Courage, well, it should come as no surprise that the nuclear vacation class submarine has a strict no dogs allowed policy. So Courage will have to take his lame, beta, pathetic ass out of here. Now, Courage is still able to sneak his way onto the submarine, replacing a ventriloquist dummy, and because of this disguise, he's able to overhear Captain Katz reveal his plan to explode the nuclear sub with a special kind of tea that goes kaboom when a sub dives too deep underwater called TNT. Courage attempts to warn Muriel about this, and it seems to get through to her because she goes and confronts Katz about the tea, and he in turn locks her up for it. And it turns out that she didn't even really get Courage's message, she just wanted to tell him that she thought the tea was rotten, but he wasn't buying it anyway. I know that you are a spy sent to thwart my efforts to blow up this sub.
Huh?
Yes, I swim to safety and substandard cruises is ruined. Then boom, my company, Katz Submarine Cruises, gets a monopoly on underwater vacations, and I get that bread. Don't you think that that's a bit extra? No. Katz goes to make his move to destroy the submarine, but he gets intercepted by Courage. The two of them fight back and forth over the deep dive and explode T-switch, which, why does your submarine have a deep dive and explode T-switch? Well, if you really want to get into it, this whole thing might be an inside job from the Pentagon.
I authorize that, T. If word gets out, this is gonna cost us our hot tub.
I don't know, we don't need to get into all that. Ultimately, their fight ends up breaking the switch and the submarine gets stuck in descent. Katz makes a break for it and Courage rushes to go save Muriel. Now I know what you're thinking, easy peasy operation for Katz. No way the mission fails at this point, right? Well, my brother must have rolled a natural 1 because he just gets eaten by a shark. Like, what do you mean that's how we're doing, my mans? That's so crazy. Like, what are we talking about? We're not talking about nothing. Anyway, Courage saves the day by burping or something to get the crew out of the sub before it explodes. But the sub does still explode, and we get the reveal that Katz is still kicking inside that shark, so I'm still calling it a successful operation for Katz. And you know that that demon will return to menace them again, and to get violated by the Scooby-Doo gang. And let me know if y'all want to hear me yap about that, or some of the other Katz appearances. He still shows up some more, you know? Or maybe other Courage villains, other cartoon menaces. Let me know what y'all want to hear, and subscribe to stay around for it. Thanks for watching, I'll see y'all next time.